Hello, and welcome to Horror Movies and Shit. I'm your host, Jim, and with me, as always, is.
Halloween Mark.
And we've decided to do something a little bit different. Mark, do you want to tell our tens of viewers or listeners what we're doing today?
Evil ends tonight, Jim. Or does it?
Does it really?
We are going to do a live commentary of one of Jim's most anticipated movies of the decade, Halloween. So this will be our first time doing something like this, so hopefully it works out. Obviously, there's going to be spoilers, and there's probably going to be me complaining about stuff all the way through.
Yes, and I do want to reiterate that this will not be spoiler free, and you will be hearing our opinions as it happens because neither of us have watched the movie yet.
And Jim will be narrating the movie all the way through, so
yeah,
you'll know exactly what's going on. Yes.
100%. You'll know exactly how I feel as it happens.
So right now we are on the Peacock app, right, which is what Halloween Ends is showing right now. We are on the splash page basically for Halloween Ends, and whenever we count to 3, we will both be hitting watch now. So if you want to listen along and watch it, our commentary, good luck. Jim, do you have anything else to say before we venture into the
I am ready to go.
The epic Halloween Ends.
Okay.
So
countdown.
3. Well, what did I say? To 3 or to 1? Anyway.
Okay.
Ready? We'll do it after
Ready.
1. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I'm on the Peacock screen. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are they showing a trailer for it before it?
Wait, what?
It's giving me like a trailer.
Okay, then you haven't hit watch now yet, right?
No, I did. This is
because I'm already on the Universal screen and I'm hearing a radio broadcast.
Okay, then just pause it where you're at.
I did.
It obviously threw me a trailer.
Do you have the commercial free app or no?
No, obviously not.
Oh, see, I do.
Peacock, and now we have.
Tell me when the radio starts.
Right, I am 20 seconds in, and I pause.
I'm at 20. I'm good.
So you're 20 in?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, action.
Go.
This is already a hip intro scene.
Yeah. I do love the music.
Like it's almost a comedy opening.
Yeah, it is. It's very very, and it's got a cool retro vibe. I love it.
What is this opening?
That's the Blumhouse logo.
Oh, they must have updated this.
They must have.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense now, I guess.
Yeah. Rough House Pictures. Ooh. We're back in Haddonfield. You ready for this, Mark?
Yeah, I think you're like 2 seconds ahead of me, but I don't think it's going to matter. Halloween Night 2019.
Yep.
I do like some cinematography in these new ones. It's pity the writing is so shit.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like the original sort of felt like, I don't know if it was just the film quality or what, but it felt kind of gritty and like home movie-ish.
Yeah,
I don't feel that with these anymore. It feels much more polished, and I kind of like it. I dig that part of it.
Yeah, well, definitely agree. But that's not to say that you can't also admire the cinematography in it.
No, God, no. I mean, even if you hate the movie, you can still admire the cinematography. That's a hell of a staircase, huh?
Is this in Haddonfield?
Yes, it's supposed to be in 2019,
It just seems a bit strange.
which I believe would put us in during Halloween Kills, right?
Yeah. So we're watching a suburban rich family, I'm guessing.
It's what it appears to be, yes. And this is weird because you don't normally see male babysitters.
Right. They're being woke, Jim.
Yeah, well, fuck you, Mark.
You know.
Oh, wait, she can tell him a secret.
Oh.
Oh, Jeremy's afraid of the dark, Mark.
Okay, you're 2 seconds ahead of me, so you're just like telling me when I'm going to find that in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Do you want to pause for 2 seconds? Then we'll probably be in sync.
Good. Let me know when the babysitter starts talking.
Now.
Got it.
No TV.
Oh, you're a bit ahead of me now, Mark. It's okay. 8:30, 8:45.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing. There we go.
I mean, he's hearing voices. I mean, at this point, wouldn't you? I would be concerned for myself. Oh my God. What is that? Oh, that's the thing. They're watching the thing.
Yes. That's what I just said.
I think you're ahead of me then.
Okay. So I'm going to pause it. I'm at 4:33.
I'm at 4:29 right now.
Huh?
Go.
Okay. Done.
Oh, did you hear him? Michael Myers hunts babysitters, not kids.
Yes, because everybody knows about this guy that killed people 40 years ago.
No. We're in
Yeah,
2000.
more people.
That's a year ago.
But this is 2019. When's?
Which is a year after the first movie. The original Halloween update was 2018. Was the year. So this would be after that, which puts us during Halloween Kills.
Yeah. I think they're trying to do the Halloween Kills with the black kid and the babysitter that was the best scene. Like trying to do it again, but the kid's not nearly as fun.
The kid is clearly disturbed. His mother's saying he hears voices, so who knows where this is going.
Don't we all, Jim?
Heineken? He's got a Heineken.
Hang on. You're not... They will know that you've stolen that, dude.
Yeah. Well, he just got the apple cider or chocolate milk. What the hell is that?
Chocolate milk.
Okay. Oh, we hear a noise. We have to go investigate. Close up on the bread knife. What the hell?
What, you wouldn't have heard all of that?
Oh, he did hear it. That's why he put down the bread knife.
Huh. So now we have a missing kid, and the babysitter's looking for him.
And what I want to know is how come we hear his footsteps when he's walking on carpet?
You'll have to talk to the Foley artist.
Clearly. And see, it's little stuff like that that bothers me.
Yes, I know.
Ollie, ollie, oxen free.
I don't feel that this is the suburbs anymore.
What do you think?
That house is too big. That's more in the rich gated
The rich
community
section.
I would think.
The rich section of Haddonfield?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Mark. Something's missing.
Uh-huh.
Didn't see that coming, did we?
No, that was certainly not done on purpose.
Right.
No.
Oh, let's go up the stairs when we should be going out the door.
He was just up the stairs. He's clueless.
It's a typical horror movie.
Yeah, you can hear where he is, so why don't you go up there and help?
Right?
Yep.
Oh, but look, there's the knife.
I feel that this is going to be like the kid, like screwing around with him or something.
That would be a dick move. That's why I don't have kids.
Yeah. You know, they're playing with audience expectations.
It's entirely possible. Oh, now we're up into the creepy attic.
If I was him, I'd just go back down and grab the Heineken and just wait till the kid comes down.
Yeah, right? Why are they back so soon?
So now he's stuck in the attic.
Right.
With a door that closed by itself.
Oh, God, this looks like it's going to go bad. The kid's taunting him. What a little dick.
He's a new Michael Myers. They're going to kill Michael Myers, and this is going to be the setup for the sequels.
You think so?
Or the new one, the new Michael Myers.
But why are they back so soon? They left like 5 minutes ago. Oh.
Oh, I'm going to kill you, Jerry.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I was not expecting that.
Like, is that even physically real possible? I don't think so.
I mean, did you see the way that dummy bent when it landed? That was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. I mean, I didn't expect that, but oh my God.
Will this tie into this movie somehow? Or do you think
I can't imagine it's an opening sequence just to have an opening sequence, so I'm assuming it will, yes.
We'll see.
Oh, they got James Jude Courtney back. That's cool. What?
The pumpkin is molting.
I know.
Okay, that's a weird intro to this ending of this mini, franchise thing.
Oh, now it's just bleeding, it looks like. Oh, no, that's another pumpkin coming up.
It's infinite pumpkins.
It is.
It's pumpkins all the way down, Jim.
Down to what? What do we get when we get to the bottom?
More pumpkins. They never end.
Oh, now it's blank. Uh-oh. What does that mean?
It's the pure pumpkin.
The pure pumpkin? Or is it just a blank slate so evil can imprint itself?
Uh-oh. Now it's so
Ooh.
gross.
Did David Gordon Green direct the other two?
I think so.
Okay. See, like, this is the same aesthetic as the original. Or is this just edited footage from the original? That is footage from the original. See, I was like, that's the feel from the first movie.
Like, do we need this recap?
I mean, maybe?
For who?
Exactly. at this point, everybody knows. So we're essentially recapping. Yeah. This is just so that the audience knows to fuck everything after the first movie.
Right. That wonderful scene of taking mental patients and then chaining them to rocks. Right. Their outside time.
But here's the thing: like, she's talking and saying, "Oh, I knew he was coming back." She put herself in his path. He would not have fought. Yeah. He would not have gone after her family if she didn't open her fucking mouth. If she would have stayed in her prison, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Again, she could have just went to Mexico.
Yeah, exactly.
At any point, she could still do it right now. Like, there is no connection between them. This is my
zero. Oh, I like how they're using the headshots of the original cast. Like, there was PJ Souls on one of the articles.
Well, I mean, this is just nostalgia porn anyway. These last two.
Yeah, I mean. This one. Uh-oh. The babysitter's going to jail, and there's Lori. What is that for?
This
why did she need to see that?
Because Michael has infected people with evil. I don't know. See?
What the hell?
Oh, God.
Okay, I already don't like how they're setting Lori up. She's going to be the heroine, but, like, she's going after this shit.
What is going on?
She's trying to move on.
4 years.
There's a 4-year jump between Halloween Ends and this movie.
But
now she's knitting. Isn't that sweet?
But she knows he's still out there, right?
Well, they just said he disappeared.
Right. So he's not being found dead. So
no, they know that. I'm sure she feels like he's coming back.
Survivalist, crazy person to being like, oh, fuck it, I'll just be a grandma now.
Yeah.
Because
that's got to be survivor's guilt from when Michael killed her daughter. She's like, I'm gonna live the life my daughter wanted me to have.
The thing that she was so she took it to such extremes that, oh no, if Michael ever gets out, I have to be ready, right?
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, Michael is out, but I'll just totally change my character and be a grandma.
Right.
For what reason?
She's baking? Are you kidding me?
No one will be sued for this exciting baking scene.
Oh, Allison hates that fire extinguisher, but I can I can relate. Or I mean the fire alarm, not the fire extinguisher.
It's not the fire alarm.
Yeah. Oh, I guess she's working at the hospital now. You notice she was cooking a pie in one of the store-bought pie tins. I wanted to make you a pie, so I bought one.
Oh, okay. So the radio thing is something that they're doing in this.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
So this guy, he's got the stupidest backstory ever.
The babysitter, you mean?
Lives today, Jim. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. What'd you say?
There was graffiti saying "Love lives today."
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, I wonder if this metal recycling place will,
junkyard of some sort.
Well, the machine that they use to crush up cars. Wonder if that will be important later.
I don't know. Is he a Terminator?
Creeping it real.
It's the babysitter.
Yeah.
It's a nice fixer-upper.
So, will the bike be important too?
I imagine.
It's going to be Chekhov's bike.
Yeah. Oh, she's having car trouble.
Oh, and the worlds will collide, maybe.
Maybe.
Kid.
I mean, I wasn't crazy, right? There was like a muffler or something rattling. Or was that supposed to be the bike?
Car expert, Jim. I would not know.
Oh, so Doug's a creep. Oh, okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, good.
Yeah, see, Jim, you are an auto mechanic expert.
Not quite. I just had that happen before.
Oh.
Oh, is he going to be the crazy homeless person? You're all going to die.
It's a crazy Ralph.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's just some weird random homeless guy.
He's living in the sewer. Evil stinks tonight.
maybe that is a foreshadowing to what this movie's going to end up being like.
Yeah.
Don't mess up my car or my hair. What is up with that hair? Jesus.
That is one sweet mullet right there.
Right? That's a lot of fucking hair, though.
Yeah. Oh. Buy some beer?
Yeah, because marching band, they were really heavy drinkers, right? Back in high school?
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't either.
Like this is not a real conversation that would ever happen.
No.
What?
They're trying to peer pressure an older kid. Like, what the hell?
He's an adult, and now they're being like, oh, what? I don't understand this.
I don't either. It's like, what the hell?
What?
Oh, Lori to the rescue. Here we go.
So, what?
Ooh, ow.
These are the town bullies, so they just go around bullying adults? What
Apparently.
Sense?
Because nobody is brave enough to just clock them one, I guess.
What?
One tire. Like they don't have a fucking spare.
I'm sorry. These are adults that are doing this. What? Like, girl? What?
None of that makes any sense. None of that.
Bullies. It's almost like they're teenagers too.
Yeah. Oh, the granddaughter thinks he's hot.
So with him like smashing the glass bottle, they're trying to indicate that he's like full of anger, right?
I guess, or at least he's got a temper,
But then he just
and is very uncomfortable around girls. So you know he's got to be a serial killer, right?
this is the backstory of Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got the glasses for it.
Right? So do you.
I know. Didn't he just ask her to give him a tetanus shot and that's it? Why is she pulling out the glass?
No, the doctor said that she was going to help clean it up.
Oh, okay. I missed that little snippet. I just heard tetanus shot.
It kind of beggars belief that.
Ha ha ha! Did you hear the dad joke? We have to repeat it. That's a masterpiece. Why can't a bike stand on its own? Because it's too tired. You have shit on your back.
Okay, what time stamp are you at now? I think we're out of sync again.
24:07.
Okay. Just pause it.
I did.
Okay, still at that?
Yep.
God, it's hard trying to sync these things up sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Go. She just asked him out on a date.
Yeah, like this does not seem. Plus, obviously, the whole town knows he killed that kid.
Except her, apparently. Or if she does know. No, there's Lindsay playing with tarot cards.
So it's just so weird that Laurie just met him, and then the granddaughter just met him.
It's forced, just like everything else has been in this movie so far.
What?
Apparently, she needs to meet somebody that lets grief know that she's balls to the wall.
Laurie has gone from crazed survivalist to, I'm the cool granny?
Grandma. Yeah, it's exactly, it's a complete 180 from her character so far.
What? Why are they talking to him like he's 12?
I don't know that. Apparently, he's got an overbearing mother.
What?
Ooh, did you hear that? Boys that keep secrets don't get custard for dessert.
If only the mom had sat down when he was 9 and watched The Entity with him. Relationship.
It would have changed the entire dynamic.
Yeah. Okay, now he's a cool guy on a bike.
This is reminiscent of Grease 2. Grease trying to learn how to ride a bike.
Bring him to a junkyard.
Sure. Ooh, rider. What now?
This is so like unbelievable.
Yeah, none of it is natural.
No. Now I'm going to get behind you on the motorcycle.
Ooh. Gonna feel you up.
But when did this become like a rom-com?
I don't know. Oh, look who it is.
This is the world of conveniences where everybody that we've been shown is meeting randomly at different places, and everybody knows each other now.
Right.
Once again, it's the writing, right? I like the acting's fine, the direction's good. It's the writing. Like who wrote this, and did it go through a vetting process or something? Because
it's just. Oh my gosh! Look at Frank.
Oh well, maybe Jamie will rip off her shirt now.
Maybe.
But
that's her nervous habit from the original.
This is like a stupid rom-com.
Yeah. It's terrible so far. I think it's trying to force down your throat that they are normal people now.
Oh.
That they have moved on with life.
It's like, forget bad grandpa. This is bad granny.
Right. So they couldn't move on after 40 years, but after 4, they can do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like stupid. And
yeah.
But she couldn't move on while he was behind bars for 40 years.
But now that he's just disappeared into wherever, she's okay.
Yeah. Why didn't she just move to Mexico?
Right.
She didn't have to worry about anything at all. Jim, do you want to say what's going on right here?
You mean the uncomfortable flirting? This whole thing is this whole scene is uncomfortable.
I can see why this is 1 hour, 50 minutes now.
Yeah.
Because this is just some bullshit. Like, it's just padding and padding.
Oh, isn't that cute? I like your face.
One of the best lines in Hereditary is when the mom over the dinner table tells the son, I don't like the look of that face on your face. That's such a mom thing to say.
It is.
Oh, look, pumpkins.
Yeah, and she's so happy.
Jim, every time you see a pumpkin, you have to take a shot.
I don't have any alcohol, so.
Well, just give yourself a punch in the face then. Whatever.
Hold on.
Oh, she's still alive?
Apparently.
Because of you? Why is it because of her?
Because she was her neighbor. Oh, I agree with her. She's not wrong.
No, she didn't provoke him.
Yes, she did.
Oh.
She brought him to her.
Laurie brought
Michael
Myers to her.
Laurie has been getting in his way since the first fucking movie, since 2018.
No, she did not bring. It was the doctor that brought Michael to her.
But she won't let it go.
Well, she has now, Jim.
Oh yeah. I still 100% think she's putting herself in his way. She's like, around her in danger.
This is like in Rob Zombie's Halloween, where Malcolm McDowell is Loomis, right? And they have him doing the book signing, and they're all like, "Oh, it's all your fault." Well, no, it's not. It's Michael Myers' fault. What the fuck are you talking about?
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Halloween Kills was not her fault. Or I'm sorry, Halloween 2018, not her fault. Halloween Kills, everything that happens is her fault. Everything.
What? No.
Yes. 100% because she is now.
She's in the hospital for most of that movie.
Nope. Yes, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel in my heart that Laurie is getting in his way. If she would have stayed in her prison, nothing would have happened.
You can have your feelings, but all of my facts, Jim. She was in the hospital for most of that movie. She did not do anything.
I'm sorry. I will always I will die on this hill.
But here's the fundamental problem in this new trilogy. They feel like Michael has some sort of homing beacon, even though the doctor brought him there or whatever.
Right.
Like, there is nothing in, if you're just taking Halloween 1 and then Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and this one, there's none of that mythology.
Right.
So it's like nostalgia porn, but they want you to say, "Oh, forget all those other movies." But we're going to kind of use that as motivation, and like, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, here we go. Now let's get drunk and party, because alcohol, illicit drugs, and partying have no impact on a slasher.
I love the Dead Kennedys. I love this song.
Oh, I'm not debating that.
Which is called Halloween, but it's got nothing to do with actually Halloween, really. So
we went to Spirit Halloween today, and they have like an entire section of just vintage masks like that, and it was amazing. I kind of want to go back and start buying them just to hang them on my wall.
My wife actually bought one of those vintage masks at Spooky Empire last time she went.
Oh, yeah.
And it's up there on the wall right now.
Cool.
Yes, that's a great song.
Weird dancing. And he looks dead in the eyes. Like, it's like there's nothing there.
This is a problem with this movie, this song almost. Right? This song is called Halloween by the Kennedys. And it's about people who just dress up for Halloween, but then the rest of the year, they're just like normal. On Halloween, they go crazy, but they just like conform the rest of the year.
So he purposely just left his mask on the billiard table. What do you think is going to happen to it? There's the mom.
This guy's such a sad sack. I hate looking at his face.
Yeah.
Like, again, it's just convenience. Everybody appears.
Right. It's forced. It's all forced.
Like, she obviously knew her kid was psycho.
Right.
Although,
and like, I don't understand why Kyle Richards is in this movie. Like, I understand she was the original Lindsay, but why? She can't act. The tarot card reader, Lindsay. She was Lindsay in the original Halloween, and then she was on like Lives or something.
Nostalgia.
Where's this fight coming from?
You know, you need drama in a movie. Conflict. Like, there's just nothing about him that I would think that she would be attracted to, either kind
of okay, so
or
that what she's saying. Yeah, and what she's saying right now is that she saw him as a project. She knew who he was, and that's the only reason she was interested in him and had him out.
This is all some forced, contrived bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
Like they really, like, somebody sat down and thought, babysitter, hey, let's flip the script. Let's have a babysitter kill the kid. And won't that be interesting?
Right.
I'm all for new ideas, but this is just so, like, it's got nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain I know where this scene is headed.
Oh, is it the school bullies again?
It's the school bullies again, yeah.
I can almost understand if this guy was like, they made him like 5'2" and small or something. I'm not like taller than the rest of these fucking kids.
I know. I mean, he's an adult. For fuck's sake.
Like, is this going to turn into the Karate Kid? Because this is what the Karate Kid was.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. But
like, well, what the fuck?
Oh, now we got a knife.
Why don't they just like headbutt them or something? I don't understand it.
What?
It's here's.
I mean, what the?
Here's what this is. This is hey.
Oh, and now threw him over an overpass.
I love Stephen King, right? And I'm going to write something with bullies in it. That's very Stephen King-esque.
Right. And now we're getting into I Know What You Did Last Summer territory.
Megan is missing.
Megan is missing. Oh, and he fell into the same place that homeless guy lives. Who just grabbed him? Oh,
Michael Myers, who's been living in the sewers.
I guess.
This is the alligator Halloween crossover we've always wanted.
That would be kind of amazing. An alligator in the sewer that only kills people on Halloween? That's a gold mine.
Imagine if Michael Myers takes him in as his kid.
I don't understand this dynamic at all.
I don't understand where any of this is going.
But she's got his mask. She took his mask off the pool table. Nope. What did she have in there that exploded?
Well, obviously she's not very good at cooking. That's probably a joke, right? So
I guess
she burnt the stuff earlier, and now she's nuked something in the microwave. So,
well, that fall from 20 feet didn't kill him.
What's going on? Jim, what is happening in this fucking...
This is worse than the Friday the 13th remake. Where he took a prisoner.
I didn't mind the Friday the 13th remake.
It was garbage.
I think most of that series is pretty crap, but I didn't mind it.
I don't feel the same. I actually adore most of them.
You're a big slasher fan, which is why
I am actually. I am.
Halloween movie.
But now this is like also Jeepers. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he's living in the cracks in the wall.
It's the Phantom of the Opera,
right?
Phantom of the Sewers.
It's more like Jeepers Creepers.
So I dragged you in here, and you're going to be my protege. It's Jigsaw.
What the fuck? Oh, he's seeing himself in the eyes. What the fuck is that?
Flashing in front of him.
But Michael let him go.
Absolutely zero of these characters seem believable.
No, none of this.
All right, so what's his next move? Is he going to?
His next move, if we're going with the logic in this fucking film, he's going back. He's going to now try and figure out who that was and what they were doing.
But everybody knows about Michael Myers now, so he knows.
Up, Here we go with Fred. A crazy old man. Yeah.
What?
Is that first kill or second kill?
So somebody's getting stabbed, right? So it's the old guy.
Yeah,
right?
the old guy. The old guy. That's his second kill now.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really setting him up to be.
The first one was an accident. The second one was self-preservation.
Well, this guy is just so unlikable.
No, and you know what's going to happen is those pricks from high school marching band are going to know that they're going to find the knife, or the cops are going to find the knife, and they're going to narc on him and say it was his fault. He's the one that's killing everybody. So either they're setting him up to be the next Michael Myers, or he's going to be a Tommy Jarvis, where they think it's all Tommy instead of Michael.
No, I think they're setting him up. I think they're going to kill. Laurie's going to kill Michael Myers, and he's going to be the next one because he's so screwed up now.
I don't understand this descent into madness, or whatever we're supposed to be watching right now.
Yeah, it's like a different movie. This is supposed to be the end of a trilogy, and we're following this guy around.
Oh, so you think at the end of this movie it's going to be her and him, her trying to save him?
No, I think he's going to lose his mind. And
right, and
I think he's
save him.
Michael Myers is going to die.
Right,
but he's going to pick up the mask and put it on. That's what I think.
Right, but then I guarantee if that happens, I can almost guarantee you, Allison becomes the new Loomis. She's going to become a psychiatrist in future movies and hunt him because she understands him.
What the fuck is this narration? We don't need narration in a Halloween movie.
No, this is her writing a book.
No, I understand, but it's still narration.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so much about this movie that does not feel authentic.
They're trying to make Michael Myers like an infection, right? They did it in the last one.
Yeah.
He infects people with his evil. So now he's infected this dude because he saw something in him, which is why he didn't.
Oh, look, we're doing that scene again.
There we go. See? Now this is
a motherfucker. Yep, and he's gone.
Hey, Jim.
Oh,
this is just like the original.
This is nothing like the original.
These guys.
Yeah.
I got jumped.
I tried to stand up for myself.
Hey, Jim, just as a reminder to you and our audience, this is supposed to be a Halloween movie.
Yes, it's supposed to be a Halloween movie.
But it's not.
It's not. This is not a Halloween movie. And all of those brutal scenes that we get in the trailer, I think, are going to come in the final act of this movie. So we got to put up with all this bullshit first.
They're just, let's spend probably an hour and a half seeing how we could turn this guy into the new Michael. Because we want to kind of say to the fans, yes, Halloween ends, Michael Myers dies. But you know what? We want to keep this cash cow going.
Yeah, of course.
They did that. What was the other movie they did that? Well, they did that actually in Halloween 4, where it was
that's the curse.
Be,
the cult. The cult one? Is that the one with the Cult of Thorn?
What is the niece?
Jamie.
Right. So
Jamie.
they were supposed to have her kind of carry the baton.
Right after she kills her babysitter.
And the same with Hellraiser. They kind of wanted Julia to take over from Pinhead, but
right.
But this guy is such a like fucking.
Where are we now? Oh, this is the house where he killed the kid.
Yeah, I'm sorry. A child might have died in that house, but there is no way this massive mansion would not have been sold.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, and look, the bloodstain's still there. How convenient.
I heard what happened. You kicked the door open, and a child flew like 10 feet over
a railing.
A railing, because that's what happens.
Right.
It's like they're trying to.
What is the whole thing with that scene? He's one floor above her. What?
They're trying to set up mythology for future episodes, or
I guess.
This is like The Happening, but Halloween.
See, I liked The Happening.
You like The Happening? Like in a non-ironic way?
Yeah, in a non-ironic way.
Oh boy.
Oh, the mom said it. Did you hear it? She confirmed your theory.
Yep. 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 Why stay? Oh, all my memories are here.
Why is she so itchy?
About a brutal murders.
Right.
Why didn't you both go away somewhere?
Right.
I feel bad for this actor.
Which one? The guy or the girl?
No, the guy. I mean, I think he's trying his best with just like nonsense. Look at him. He's trying to be like Psycho now.
Oh, fuck. Here's the cop.
Oh, this is where he's going to go like crazy and like go after him. That cop, by the way, looks like he's 40 and she's 20.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with that, but it's weird in the movie.
Yeah.
She's got a very strange taste in man.
Yeah, I mean, she clearly has daddy issues with the one guy, and now she's going for her own age.
Yo.
He can't stand up to the high school kids, but he's going to stand up to an off-duty cop? Are you kidding me?
God, if I could boogie him out.
I don't understand. He's going to belly up to a cop, but he won't stand up to some fucking geek from the high school band.
Oh, and the cop's going to back down. Oh, I'm scared of this guy. He's a psycho. Like, see? Oh, and he's got all his 45-year-old pals with him too.
Right.
But this guy is clearly so crazy. Like this, he's like.
Oh, now he's going to go full crazy. You hear him? I'm going to give you the match. What the fuck?
I'm a psycho.
I mean, I do like the soundtrack.
Because ever since, and I swear they'll probably say this, ever since Michael Myers touched his neck, he's really become, he's transferred all of his evil into him, and he's now the hip psycho tough guy.
What the hell?
It's nonsense.
This-
And I'm calling him because he's a bad boy now.
Right?
Oh, you're a bad boy on a motorcycle. And he's like, yeah, I'm confident now.
Oh, and there's the cop. There's the cop.
Yeah.
There's the ex-boyfriend cop. What the hell?
Do 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 do.
And why is he crying? Why has he got tears in his eyes?
Because he's crazy, Jim. He's a crazy
And
man.
here we are back at the sewer. Or under the bridge. Is he only under there because he knew he was being followed?
This is not a Halloween movie.
No.
I don't even know what this is.
I don't either. You know what this feels like? It feels like the Friday the 13th where Jason wasn't the killer was at 5.
Well, no.
Where was the cop's son? Because Jason killed his son?
It was ambulance driver. But no,
Oh.
at least that kept up with the pretense of.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
But this is just like a totally different. It's almost like a different genre.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
This is not,
I mean-
this is not horror so far.
No, not yet.
This is like a
Yeah.
mystery thriller origin story, right?
The most horror we've gotten so far is that cut he got on his hand.
And like this guy, although he pulled over the girl once, this seems like a high level stalker of this girl, right?
Oh, there's the dead guy.
Because now he's following him around.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Now Michael's going to come out and help him. What do you see?
Are you kidding me?
This cop is not very good. This
Doesn't
is-
matter if
This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja, Michael Myers.
yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And the cop is going in there. What the hell?
What's he going to? So what's he trying to do? Like go beat him up? Is that his goal?
I don't.
But then-
Why would you go in there?
But then he's acting like he's scared. So just leave. Jesus Christ, this town just doesn't forget anything ever, and everybody knows everything all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's Haddonfield, Illinois, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like it's not like a podunk. There's 500 people live in this town.
Did you see Michael hiding?
I don't even care anymore, Jim.
Yeah, I agree. This is. Oh, now he's gonna bring people for Michael to murder?
Oh, I just told you, Michael will end up killing him. So they are treating Michael Myers like a virus.
He's a secondary character at this point.
Show me how to do it. Like, who okayed this script? This is what's Michael Myers is scared? What?
No, I think he's just old. Oh, but he saved the knife.
Okay, so kill this guy because hang on. So Michael Myers was superhuman 4 years ago,
Right.
but now
And now he's a
old man Myers.
Oh, is it gonna rejuvenate him? Look at him shaking.
Yeah, he's a vampire.
Clearly.
If I kill, I get my strength back.
Yeah. He's like Popeye, but murder is his spinach.
So we're saying this guy, what's his name? Do we even know what this guy's name is?
At this point, I don't.
Went from timid to accidentally, supernaturally somehow kicking a kid off the top of the stairs.
Right.
To complete psycho.
Yeah, we're watching the evolution of Michael.
Didn't I tell you at the start he's going to be the next Michael?
Yeah. Yep.
Now he's a bad boy. What? What is there, like an hour left in this still? Or something? What the fuck?
We're just under an hour.
Like, I thought, 2018 was bad.
See, I didn't like 2018 because at least it was a Halloween movie.
Halloween Ends was stupid.
Yes.
This one is just fucking bizarre.
It's just garbage. Like, everything is forced. There's nothing that is organic in this movie. Oh, and she's gonna take him upstairs to fuck.
Well, I'm sure Jamie Lee Curtis would be happy about that, right?
Of course. Oh God, here we go. Now he's hunting her. But now we have to ask ourselves, did he bring Michael back this time? Did he bring Michael to them?
So stupid. The only thing I hope is that John Carpenter is still, he's obviously executive producer in this, is making bank still, because
oh my God.
I mean, there's no, and I didn't want to go in and hate this. I wanted to enjoy this, but it's almost indescribably bad.
Yeah.
Which is bad for a podcast that we're trying to describe a movie, but
I know it's so terrible.
And it's like all the side characters have to be like caricatures.
Yeah,
like that scene where oh my God,
yeah.
I'm looking at him, and he's just like, oh, you do this because I'm busy. The devil's eyes. Michael's eyes in Corey. Because that's how things work. Oh, Jesus Christ.
His name is Corey.
Who's this guy?
That's the dad of the murdered kid.
Oh, yeah, because they're always in the same bars.
Right.
Jim, I don't know about you, but like if I decide to go to a bar, I'll keep my tie tied. I would
Yeah, of course, 100%. Because once I've gone through all the trouble of trying to get the tie tied right, I'm not taking it off.
And I'll keep my jacket on in a bar.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I never get undressed in a bar.
Well,
take that any way you want to, Mark.
Well, this is just nonsense.
It is.
It's nonsense. The town did it to him after the accident. So he knows it's an accident.
Oh, this is why Allison's pissed, because the doctor's fucking that little bubblegum bitch.
Oh my God.
So she's supposed to be the PJ Souls character, huh?
Well, no, because PJ Souls wasn't.
She was a slut in the first movie.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
Okay, I don't think that she. So was her boyfriend a slut too, Jim?
Yes.
Okay, so they were just what?
Okay, well, they weren't not on this level, right? They were just sexually active teenagers. I get that, I know.
So this one they're trying to pull some moral card, like, oh, he's cheating, or she's a gold digger or something.
Yeah, she's a gold digger, but that's the same moral bullshit they threw into the last movie.
Oh my God! There's a gift on the bed.
Congratulations on the promotion. Have you ever been given a bathrobe that made you that excited?
Frequently.
Oh.
Frequently.
Okay.
Like bathrobes are just the best thing in the world.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Oh, hang on. Did she just say Dr. Masters?
Mathis.
Or Mathis?
Yes.
So why if you're screwing him, why would you call him Doctor?
Because it's in the script.
Like, why wouldn't you just call him by his actual name?
She is sort of obsessed with the fact that he's a doctor because that means she's going to have money.
Right, but it doesn't make any sense.
Mm-mm. 0 cents.
It's like calling him like Mr. Jones. Hey, Mr. Jones, where are you, Mr. Jones? No, you'd be like, hey, Tom, or George, or whatever the hell his name is. You wouldn't do that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. For fuck's sake. And here we have Corey in his scarecrow mask murdering Dr. Mathis.
Dr. Mathis?
Oh, and there's Michael to help murder the lady calling 911.
Yeah, because Corey is the apprentice, like I said, to take over whenever Laurie kills Michael.
Yes, but the problem is Corey is bleeding everywhere. DNA evidence, sir.
Well, it doesn't matter in this movie.
Well, he does, in the movie logic, he does have to do 40 years in a sanitarium after this film.
Oh no! Don't stick her to the wall.
It's exactly what he's going to do.
Hey, kids, remember whenever Michael did that in the original? Well, guess what? We're going to do it again.
Yep.
But I never even understood that in the original. Like, put the knife sideways. Maybe it might work.
It was just for the shock factor.
I know.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's the seed of Mikey. What is with this soundtrack, too? Is this
and why is it that he shows up at her house after every murder and fucks her?
And then he's all happy. Like he's just laughing by himself while she's on there. Jim,
Mark, do you realize that this movie is succeeding where most usually fail, and it's uniting us in the fact that in our distaste.
This is one again that is so bad it's just fucking hilarious.
Oh my God!
Because it's legitimately trying to be a good movie, but it is failing so hard.
It is failing So hard.
Like on this soundtrack, I hope John Carpenter didn't do these parts.
I don't know if he did or not, but I do like the actual music that they're using, like the Dead Kennedys and stuff. I do enjoy that.
Oh no, no, I mean like these parts, like it's very parts of the soundtrack of when he's riding on his bike and do 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 do. Everything you say is so important. Oh my God, where are you going?
Yeah.
Come on, Corey. Don't be crazy, but I love you when you're crazy. I used to be a guy that was picked on by like kids, but now I drive a motorcycle and I'm crazy. Oh, you're so cool. Well, what was the point in this scene?
He says he's not interested in immortality.
No, I know, but what is this now? Everybody knows who everybody is all the time.
He just said that she teased a man with brain damage and he snapped. Wasn't that prom night?
No, was it the other guy that threw himself out of the hospital?
Maybe. But that was not Laurie Strode wasn't doing that. She was trying to stop them.
I'm going to say this right now, Jim, and I hope you're sitting down.
I am.
Rob Zombie's Halloween is far superior to this.
I have no defense for that.
Like, why is she there? What? Laurie's stalking them because she
is.
His eyes that he's now Michael Myers because.
Yep. And his psychotic fucking mother.
You know what this is like? Okay, this is like Amityville 2, where he's possessed.
Yeah.
What is this?
This is like
I hope you find love. What who's
Oh, now we're on to Halloween, so this has to be
okay.
Are we on Act 2 now, finally? Or are we no, we only have 40 minutes. This might be Act 3.
I am now he's sleeping in the house because
he's sleeping in the house on the bloodstain.
So this has become a possession movie, right? He is possessed by Michael Myers, basically.
Oh, there's Laurie.
Oh, so I'm sleeping, but I'm going to sit there and wait on a chair and then start banging the chair to wake him up.
So we no longer have the grandmother Laurie. Now we have the survivalist Laurie again.
See? So this is the whole bullshit of these three movies, right? Because she's trying to say it's an infection, right?
Yeah.
In the last movie, it's more about like mob mentality and how people can just go crazy and not through a specific force, but just mob mentality. But now they've changed it. Now it's like you're possessed, like literally possessed.
Yep.
I swear to God, I mean, there's so many of these like new reboots that have high profile releases that the writing is like worse than some sort of amateur stuff that you see on
Yeah.
some streaming sites. Like who is like writing this and then who is reviewing it? Because
This
it boggles my mind.
this movie should not have been made.
Like, and I'm sure Jamie Lee Curtis is getting like a big paycheck for this. I would hope that she did a lot of marketing and stuff for all of the three movies that she's talking about. Oh, it's the best thing ever. Like, how do you read that script and think this is great? The only thing I can think of, she's getting a huge paycheck and she has to do it.
Right, because she's contractually obligated now because she signed on for all three. But I don't know. I thought Halloween 2018 started out strong. Then they threw in the mob mentality, and now they're doing this infection crap, and which is essentially the curse of Michael Myers. We're retreading that story again.
But in I'm sorry, this might be the worst Halloween movie ever made.
I don't know. This is going to be lumped in with the Rob Zombie Halloween movies for me.
At least the Rob Zombie movies had good kills.
I mean, we haven't really. The kills in this movie have not been anything.
Nope. So now he's running to his dad again. Oh, Daddy Michael Myers. Oh, hey, what are you doing, kid? Oh, no.
I'm going to teach you a lesson. You don't come for me unless you're ready, motherfucker.
Like, this makes no sense.
No.
He's fighting Michael Myers now, for anybody that's listening along and or watching along.
He's run up to him saying, "You have something I need," but we don't know what that is.
His mask.
Yes,
he did. All the time. Yep, see the mask.
He did. I saw it flip when he was crawling.
Like, okay, so I predicted all of this movie so far in like the first 15 minutes.
You did?
But I was always saying it like jokingly, like they couldn't do this.
Like, here we go with the high school kids again.
Oh, come on, high school bullies, you follow me.
Here's where the motorcycle becomes important.
So, I don't even know her name either.
Allison.
So she's dated like a 40-year-old cop, and now
she's running away with him.
How, like, so she's like, yeah, is she psychic? Meta. Michael Myers is who you are.
This is such garbage.
Even this, like the way this is portrayed, is just not realistic. Yeah, this psycho, who's obviously a psycho, makes me
feel
Again, they're blaming her for hysteria.
I'm just as guilty as they are then.
Oh, look, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah. That's a successful mullet right there.
Oh, yeah. I think this might be Lionheart.
Yeah, I don't know. I was never really a Van Damme fan.
Just think, Jim, we could be watching a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie rather than this fucking...
I probably would much rather be watching that.
Oh, yeah. And have they been wearing the same clothes in every scene, too?
It appears so.
So this has been set over weeks, but they wear the same clothes?
Nope, she's got the mullet girl's got a different shirt on.
Oh.
And different sweatpants.
So the bullies are now
gonna destroy the bike.
Because they pushed them off a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy, where'd you go, Billy?
Billy's dead.
There's definitely another movie that's very like this. Like somebody goes kind of crazy and starts imitating, not the Friday the 13th one, but more like this one. I don't remember what it is. Okay, so now the high school kids are in trouble, peril.
Right. Okay. Well,
so you
mullet
know,
girl.
If I was climbing over a fence and a car was coming towards me and I was looking at it, I would just sit there or stand there on the fence and scream rather than trying to move out of the way.
What I don't understand is, why did she climb the fence knowing a car was coming at her? Why didn't she just get out of the way?
I always think in movies, like, just get into, whenever a car is coming after you, there's so many easy ways to avoid a car.
Right.
Okay, I'll just
here we go.
Scream. Hi. So he just gives this kid a gun? What?
And it's the guy's father.
I do like that
father
is not a normal looking actor like you would normally
right.
see. Oh, what?
Oh, she's still alive.
He looks like Joe Spinell.
Yeah. And it's now he knows it's his son. Oh!
That sequence made no sense.
No, none of it made any sense. Like, why did he stand up?
I got you. Was he trying to save his son?
I don't know.
Stacy's dead. You're dead. No, will be like, look out behind you. I can just see the fucking.
Oh, now he got the welder. He's using the welder.
Whoever wrote this, I could just see them writing that scene. Stacy's dad. Oh, what will be cool? Oh, you're dad too. No.
Oh, God.
Nobody would say that. Nobody's cooking in that situation.
No.
They'd be like, look out behind you.
Yeah. Move. Move.
Run. Move. He's here. He's behind you.
Yep. Oh, so the mom's going to get it now, too.
Yeah. So again,
he's even going to get the knife.
I mean, it's almost so formulaic in a way, like overbearing mother and da, da, da.
It's like they wanted to make a movie where the killer wasn't Michael. And that's all they're trying to do so that it can carry on from here.
Right. The mission statement was Halloween can't end. But again, we don't want people to be disappointed when Michael Myers
not being the killer.
Die. So it is. It's Friday the 13th, the New Blood, or whatever it is. It's the Jigsaw movies. Once
No, New Blood was with telekinesis.
Huh?
New Blood was with telekinesis. Oh no, or yeah.
Was it?
New Blood was with But I know what you mean. It was the whatever, the one where the killer wasn't Jason.
Right.
Who's the Barbie? Oh, now he's going after the dickhead from the radio station. So there's another. That's another scene we've seen 100 times.
So this is basically like Carrie. But has this guy now also inherited like superhuman strength?
Apparently.
Oh look at the irony.
God.
Tongue.
Like, yeah, cut out his tongue, and it took one snip with scissors that came from where? This is such garbage. Like, I'm so disappointed.
I'm not really disappointed because it's very much in line with the other two, but even worse, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Writing, Jim. The writing.
Yeah.
But can you imagine being an actor, right? I'm reading this script. Like, I wonder if any of them ever spoke up and said, "This is garbage," like, or if they're just like, "Well, it's gonna be the paycheck." Because now you're attached to this movie.
I think at this point they're all contractually obligated to do it, with the exception of the guy playing the new Michael Myers.
Oh, look, there's a picture of everybody back in.
Yep.
Remember, kids? Remember when Halloween used to be great?
Yep, well, and there's Mom dead.
I'm reminding you how shit this movie is by referencing the classic. Are any of these characters interesting to you, Jim?
Zero. I really thought they would give Allison a really good character arc, and she's just useless in this movie. All she is fodder.
Right. She is just the just a bridge, right?
Yeah.
Between Laurie and this fucking stupid guy who nobody cares about, who is now Michael Myers. By the way, where is Michael now? Is he still sitting in the sewer?
He sat up in the sewer. That's the last time we saw him.
Yeah, so he's just sitting there.
And now Laurie's getting drunk.
Where's my mask? I need my mask. Why do people in horror movies walk around rooms without lights on?
Because it's in the script.
I know there's a small desk lamp. But, you know...
now back at her book.
Oh, I hate Halloween. Who puts pumpkins there in their house?
I know, in the house.
She's like...
And that pumpkin is really already rotting.
She's like, I love Halloween so much, I'm going to put pumpkins in my room.
Yeah, in my office. And now she's going to be shit-faced when whoever shows up, whether it's Michael or Corey.
But why would Corey have a reason to go there? Just because telling Allison that he's a psycho?
Because she confronted him and said, "Stay away from her."
Well, I guess so. But does he think he's going to continue on this relationship with Allison?
I want to know why she's still using an iPhone 6.
I
She
feel
just
like,
called in her suicide.
yeah, I feel like there should be a montage here of her gearing up, like
Yeah.
Rocky, or not Rocky.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like Rocky, but more like Arnie.
I guess that was supposed to be the cross she was wearing in the first movie that she was always playing with.
Okay, so this is a stupid scene because
It is.
everyone has seen the trailers.
Yep.
But imagine this. Imagine if they did have her just kill herself. That would be awesome. Not for the killing herself part, obviously, but because it would be totally unexpected.
Oh, she threw a pumpkin.
So
But that's Corey. That's Corey in the mask.
So she is talking to herself, and then did she think he was looking at her to know that that's what she was going to do?
I don't know what he.
Because why would she say, "Do you think I would kill myself"? I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know why she just wasted all the rest of her bullets. So there's no fight between Michael. It's Corey and her.
No, Michael will be around soon. We all know the truth about each other eventually. What?
He killed himself. Oh my God.
Because Allison wouldn't be with him.
But now she's holding the knife and Allison's going to walk in the door. Oh my fucking God.
And why would anybody pull a knife out? Because you leave the knife in.
But now Allison's going to blame her even though she sees he's dressed up.
Allison's going to kill her. I'll be like, don't you see what he's wearing? And there's a mask next to him. Like,
right. That's my point. She doesn't see what's going on around. She just sees that he's dying.
She is the dumbest character in any movie I've ever seen. It's like they're trying to do emotional beats in a movie, but we don't care about any of these characters, and none of it makes any sense.
No, none of this makes any sense.
Okay, so speechless.
I really want Allison dead now.
So he went on this rampage because he got infected by Michael.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the scene from the end of the first movie. She's going to sit down crying.
But hang on. He got infected by Michael Myers' evil, right? That's
right.
What he's trying to portray. But because he can't be with somebody that he apparently loves, he's going to kill himself.
Yep.
Is that part of Michael Myers' evil?
Who the fuck knows?
This movie,
and now he's going to have his mask back.
You know what this is? This is like if you put like a bunch of different movies into an AI and made it come up with a script.
And he's still alive. He's still fucking alive.
Jim, I can't tell you how many times I've stabbed myself in the throat with a kitchen knife.
Right?
I've just been okay.
Oh, now Michael's going to kill him. Now, he's been his buddy the whole movie, and now he's going to kill him.
Well, it really was the neck break that ended him.
Yeah. Not the cut to the jugular and all the blood on the floor.
Knife.
Oh, my God.
Now we're going to get the trailer You motherfucker. Oh, what? Where's she going?
Who knows? She's gonna jump in front of a train,
Did Anthony?
or is she gonna jump off the radio building?
Did Anthony Michael Hall make it out of the last movie, or did
I don't know. I don't think he did.
Oh, but the rest of the town is probably okay now.
I do like that they left the damage on the mask.
Jim, cinematic quality dies tonight.
It does. It does. Storyline dies tonight.
Yeah. Logic dies tonight.
Yeah, coherence ends tonight. Oh, right, because that's going to be the problem. That little thing banging is going to be his problem.
It's like A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
You know, I really like Jamie Lee Curtis, but she's only got herself to blame. Like, these movies are garbage, and you have to have a little bit of integrity in life.
I mean, for her, it's a paycheck. So,
but she's got so much money now, anyway. She didn't need to make these movies.
No, she didn't.
But neither did John Carpenter have to be involved either.
And I'm here to tell you that if she would have put her face through that china, her face would be bleeding much more than just that little gash on her head.
Well, you would know about China.
No, it's the gash on the head thing because I'm clumsy.
So if we break down this movie as far as how much Michael Myers has been in it, it's probably like 1%.
Yeah, probably. Oh, it's a knitting needle.
Callbacks.
What is it going to go in his neck or his foot? Oh, he's too smart for that one this time.
Okay, then she should be dead right now.
Yes. Kill her.
Oh, no, we're going to have a reveal. No. I still don't get Michael Myers' motivation with her.
I don't either. Right in the heart. But he's still up.
Why doesn't she just bake him and then he'll be dead?
I mean, she stabbed him right in the chest. How is he still alive?
Because I don't mind. Okay, he's superhuman, right? But if he's superhuman, the knives and hands wouldn't keep him down.
He's not supposed to be superhuman. He's supposed to just be human.
Wow. No, he's more than human.
Oh, now she's going to use the knife he prefers. I feel like we saw this in H2O. What was the point of stabbing him in the armpit? Is there an artery there that I don't know about? I'm not that good with anatomy.
No other iteration of Halloween would
Now we get his face.
Stop him from pulling his hands out. You've tried to contain him? How? When have you tried to forgive him? This is bullshit writing.
It is. It's garbage.
Let's fuck off with the boogeyman. See, why didn't you do that earlier? They're going to end up killing each other. Oh, hey kids! Remember when Halloween was good?
Right.
We're going to show you again. So this whole movie was like, what? What?
Oh God, that just looked painful.
Why do they keep touching him? It's weird. That is not a good way to kill a kind of supernatural killer.
None of this movie is any good.
H2O cut his head off.
Yeah, that was great.
Actually,
Like that, I felt so good at that moment. But why did she come back? Because somebody said we just responded to a suicide at your grandmother's house, at your house.
Oh, now we have to stay back. I'm somebody that's not in the. I'm not a police officer anymore, but I can just walk in there. Oh, so there's actually police in this movie? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Again, turn the lights on. They're just standing there in the dark.
This entire movie was such a letdown.
This was not a very good rom-com.
Yeah, no.
Oh. Then he's going to sit up. This was almost like it was written by like a fan committee.
Ha ha ha.
So
how much you want to bet he's going to break the fucking ropes and disappear?
So they've strapped him to the roof of a car
to parade him around town.
Kids are out trick-or-treating. Do they really need to see this?
Apparently they do.
Imagine though, right? Somebody wrote this, and then you have to direct it. You'd be like,
the guy who wrote it directed it.
Like, what the fuck is this? Oh, look, there's the kid back. I like.
Yeah.
That.
I didn't like that obnoxious little fucker.
No, I liked him. I thought he was funny.
Well, you did. I didn't.
Yeah, but I'm right and you're wrong. So, okay, is he still alive?
Is he, or is he just wiggling because of the car?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, they're gonna put him in the recycler.
I told you. Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Like, couldn't. Like, this is just. They are all breaking the law right now.
And the cops are okay with it.
Why didn't they just set him on fire?
I don't know.
Because we had foreshadowing.
Yeah, but how much you want to bet that what's his name that had his neck snapped is disappeared but when they get back? Yep. Throw him in the chipper.
Oh, turn it on while she's in there. What is she doing?
I don't know. Why did she climb up there?
Wouldn't it be hilarious if they just turned it on, right? Oh, what? Oh, she's probably just...
She's going to kick his body over and he's going to grab her. Oh no.
Evil smooshes tonight.
Yeah.
Duration. Oh, hang on. So, so she's admitting to everybody's guilt. Right?
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna say that he never got thrown into the chipper.
So the trailer was the like Marvel sometimes does it misdirection, right? They didn't have the whole her hand being forced down into the garbage disposal or anything.
Yep.
I feel like I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis's face right now.
An incredible story of survival. It's an incredible story of bullshit.
But is she not still mad about like her boyfriend being killed by her?
She's still leaving, so I'm assuming yes.
Evil doesn't die. It's a shape. The shape.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, who's at the door?
Michelle Myers.
Oh, it's the cop.
Why do you ring the doorbell and walk away?
Yeah. It's been, what, 40 years she's wanted to fuck him?
Nobody cares about this bullshit.
No.
Nobody cares about you having a relationship with this dude.
No.
And it still goes on.
It's not over yet.
Why do houses in movies always look so clean?
I don't know. I wish my house was that clean. Okay, do we have a post-credit scene? Do we know?
I don't think so. No, because it just stopped the video.
Did it? I'm still watching the credits. It tried to get me to play Prom Night next.
Yeah, it just skipped to that for me. So I'm assuming it doesn't.
Let's see. I'm skipping to the end of the credits.
Jim, how many Michael Myers eaten dogs out of 10?
Did you say beaten dogs?
He ate a dog in Halloween. Remember?
No.
Lewis found it because he was hungry.
Okay. Okay.
So eating dogs out of 10 would you give Halloween Ends?
2.
It's very generous of you.
Yeah, this is straight garbage that should not have been made.
It's bizarre, baffling.
There's no rhyme or reason to it. It feels like it tried to be fan service and failed in every way possible.
I mean, okay, so to give them credit, they tried something a little different, but it was stupid, and somebody should have said to the writer, "No, that's stupid."
Yeah, agreed.
Having Michael's apprentice thing Okay, I mean, as a concept,
That's the Cult of Thorn all over again.
but and that's been done before. But it's at least it's different. But you're making the apprentice be this really unlikable guy who suddenly. Trying to process this, Jim, is difficult.
It is. It is. That there's so much that's wrong with it. It's hard to find anything that goes right.
It is a dumpster fire of a movie.
You know what? I'm almost speechless at this point because what they sold us in the trailer is not what we got here. What we got here.
Well, the trailer didn't really do anything. The trailer didn't do anything.
No, the trailer's the last 30 minutes of the movie.
Well, the trailer was something that wasn't in the movie, which was just Jamie Lee Curtis and Michael Myers fighting.
Right, and that's not what we got in this film. What we got in this film was a sad.
We got a bit of it.
But, right, in the last 30 minutes.
But we always knew that was going to happen. That's not like. Yeah,
but if there was a cohesive and understandable, relatable story before that, it would have been okay. But there wasn't.
So Jim,
none of what happens in this film makes any sense. It's not. None of it's organic. It doesn't flow, and everything is forced. There's no natural evolution.
What would you have written as a plot for this movie other than what you saw?
I honestly would have completely left out the part the apprentice. That's garbage. What we should have seen is them
70% of the movie.
Yes, 70% of this movie should have remained on the cutting room floor.
So how should it have been written? What's your?
I think instead, if you want to go with the drama bullshit that they tried to inject, they should have done more exploring of how Laurie and her granddaughter Allison healed after the events of the last movie. And then you have, like every other fucking Halloween movie, Michael Myers just pops up. And he goes back on his rampage the way he always does. And then you end it however the fuck you want. If that ending would have been a lot more satisfying had there been an organic flow to this movie.
See, I still like the idea, which they didn't do in the last one, of Laurie being the crazy Ralph. And everybody's forgotten about Michael Myers.
And that would be a natural progression from the shit she's been through from the last two movies also. That would have been okay. It would have at least been understandable and relatable.
Yeah, I mean, he's out there and killing people, but I would much prefer the whole town and somebody sat down and thought, we're going to make this small community where everybody knows everything about everyone. Remember something from 4 decades ago, which to me, he didn't kill 1,000 people or 100 people,
right?
4 people in the first one. So if you're gonna have that as the jumping off point, then it makes more sense that Laurie has PTSD because she was directly involved in it, and she's been obsessing about that ever since, kind of like her character was in the last couple of movies. But everybody else would just look at her as she's fucking nuts.
Right. And that would make sense.
Michael comes back and she's trying to warn everyone, and they're all like, listen, you're crazy, lady. The only thing we know about you is that you keep on going on about something that we don't know anything about. But this one, so I guess my thoughts about they're trying to replace Michael with this guy didn't end up as that, but it was what they were angling at, or misdirection, or something. This is straight garbage.
Yeah, I have to agree. Regardless of what they were trying to accomplish, they did not do that in this movie.
Right.
That this was not a satisfying ending to this quote unquote trilogy of films.
It's so beyond the pale of like what was there to like about this movie?
I found nothing, absolutely nothing. Okay, so I'm strictly thinking from a character / storyline / flow on this movie. I mean, I'm not even going into the whole cinematography stuff because yes, you can find visually it wasn't bad. It was nice. It was well shot. That kind of stuff. But there's nothing organic in this film. You can feel how everything is contrived. You can almost, like you said, you called this movie 15 minutes in.
Yeah, I almost did that as a joke.
But you were right.
Wouldn't it be funny if this is what they're trying to do? But that's kind of where it seemed like they were going. But I'm like, yep. They can't be this stupid, can they? Can they really? But I guess they were.
Yes, they can.
I mean, even the soundtrack to this movie, I could even say, I don't know. I don't even know if Carpenter, I'm sure he was involved in it, but this
he was
grating too. Like just every time he got on that fucking motorbike, it was like do 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 do. It's like, what are you doing? I don't.
But much like the entire movie, the soundtrack was disjointed. Like I like the songs that they put in, like you pointed out, the Dead Kennedys and whatever. But the score, the original music, it's disjointed and is not organic.
They would have done better doing like a Misfits soundtrack than Dead Kennedys. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not going to go over and over about Dead Kennedys Halloween not being necessarily about Halloween,
right?
Certainly not about the movie, but it disjointed, uninteresting, overlong, shit.
I agree. I 100% agree with all of you, which is weird for us because we, as anybody who actually listens to the podcast knows, we don't agree on much.
Yep.
We agree on this. Okay, Mark, I want to read you something that perfectly sums up what we just watched. Are you ready?
Is it a caravan of garbage?
This is a review from Stephen Warner of the Blockbuster Beat that I found online. Mm-hmm. Halloween Ends is essentially the definition of watchable without ever rising to the rank of good. A silly and rather stupid take on the lore of urban legends and evil that isn't nearly as novel or clever as it thinks it is. Mainly because Green never met a thematic dead horse he couldn't beat to a bloody pulp.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's being kind.
I think it's a perfect summation.
I think that if you stripped away the Halloween title, and this was just a streaming movie that had no ties to it, this will be given a 1 out of 10 by most people. I think the Halloween will probably elevate this to a certain point because some people are just, oh, it's Halloween, I'm going to automatically give it 5 out of 10 or whatever. And again, if people enjoy this, great.
Right.
But I think I'm not going to say objectively because it's all subjective.
Right.
But there's so much that makes no sense and is wrong with this, and the character motivations and everything was wrong about the writing of this movie.
Yep, I absolutely agree. And I'm going to be honest with you. I fear what they're going to do to The Exorcist because that's their next piece of work, is a trilogy continuing after The Exorcist.
I feel it's going to be probably more nostalgia porn, set up with bad writing around it.
I'm okay with nostalgia porn as long as it's effectively done. But
I think some of the best reboots are the ones that delve very lightly into the nostalgia of it, but bring their own ideas that make sense and work in that world.
That's not untrue. That I can see that point of view also, but I am not averse to some nostalgia porn as long as
Yeah,
it's well done.
but it should not be the main focus.
Agreed.
And again, to the quote unquote credit of this one, they tried something new, but it just utterly failed.
Yeah. But they didn't try anything new because all of their little tidbits are all throwbacks to previous movies that they have decided to effectively erase with the timeline for this new trilogy.
Right. I guess the passing of the torch thing didn't make any sense here at all. At all, in no way, shape, or form.
And it didn't make any sense when they tried it in 4 and 5.
No, at least then it was like some sort of bloodline thing, which, in the real world doesn't make sense, but in movie world, you can kind of get away with that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
This one, it's just loser guy somehow kicks a kid off like the third floor because the kid's a psycho, then gets bullied by high school kids, and then gets infected by Michael Myers' evil that nobody else has ever. And like, what?
Yeah, it's nonsensical.
And his love interest is Laurie's granddaughter, who is totally in love with him for no good reason.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, do you have anything you want to talk about that you watch?
No, because I had a very busy weekend,
right.
and a very long week at work, so I didn't really get to watch much. I did get to go to Halloween Horror Nights, and that was a lot of fun. But nothing else new. How about you?
I just watched a few things. So I finished Miss Marvel.
Oh,
which I really enjoyed. I thought that entire series was fun.
I fell off around the third episode.
Yeah, just keep on. I mean, it's not like the rest of the episodes are anything massively different. I just thought I love the actress that plays Miss Marvel. I think she's just very open-faced actor, and she's a lot of fun.
I don't have anything negative to say about it. It didn't keep my interest. That's all.
Yeah, I have to get it. We're on the She-Hulk next, I guess. But speaking of Marvel, I did watch Werewolf by Night.
Oh, what did you think?
I thought this was a fun throwback.
Agreed, 100%.
To like and I used to read some of the Marvel monster comics back in the day that were very steeped into like the Universal type of thing. And in fact, some of the ones I read were about Man-Thing, right? Who was in it.
Right.
I thought this was well acted, actually kind of violent for Marvel, for what they probably the audience that they're aiming for. And I mean, I would give it a 7 out of 10. I didn't think it was awesome, but for a 55-minute kind of short, I thought it was very interesting and engaging.
Mark, I think we gave it the same rating. Is the apocalypse coming?
It might be. And I'm all caught up on House of the Dragon, which again is kind of strange because of the time jumps they do. But so far so good. It's engaging. The acting's good. It's much more political intrigue than maybe some of Game of Thrones, which has some more violence in it. This is some, but you feel that they're getting somewhere at some point.
Right.
I mean, as long as it's not the freaking train wreck that is the last 2 or 3 seasons of Game of Thrones, it'll be really good.
Right. Did
I watch anything else? I haven't caught up on Dahmer yet. I still have to finish that.
I'm sorry, on what?
Dahmer.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah, I know.
and so I did find a few people that actually agree with the way I feel about this movie. So I feel a little better about that, with the fact that I'm not alone in how I felt about how this series made me feel.
Jim, you are entitled to your own opinion, whether it's popular or not.
No, I know that 100%, but at least I know that it wasn't something that just struck a weird chord with me. No, there are elements that still bothered other people in the same way they bothered me, and that's a little more reassuring to me.
Did you ever like just knowing? Did you know about kind of the story prior to this show?
Oh yes, yeah. I was a bit obsessed through after high school, through I don't know 2 years of criminal justice college that I went to with serial killers and
so
I read about them all over the place.
Just the depiction of it is what you didn't like.
Exactly. The way that series portrayed the events that occurred, I thought was reprehensible.
Do you think that it didn't do a good job on doing it accurately?
I do. No, it did the major points to the story it reflected accurately. What bothered me was the lens that they put on Jeffrey Dahmer while he was committing these crimes. The lens that they put on him was, oh, he's so misunderstood. He just wants to be loved. He just wants somebody to stay with him. When what he actually did was brutalize and cannibalize men.
Right. But do you not think that those two things are? So you can also want people to stay with you and be a horrible person and cannibalize somebody. Those two things can live together, right?
Yeah, 100%, yes.
So how would you have changed how they made that series?
I think they should have made it much more brutal.
So brutal as in graphic.
Yes, 100%.
But we're talking about motivations, and motivations are not graphic, right?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that trying to show his motivations was important to the story.
Like if you look at like Night Stalker, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was very brutal.
Yes.
And he was not somebody who had the same inclinations as Jeffrey Dahmer, as far as not necessarily wanting to hurt people, right? So Dahmer didn't necessarily want to hurt these people.
He just wanted to control them.
Right. So you like if you put those two up together, you'll say one is a sadist and one isn't. Right?
Right.
So those two competing stories, you would have a different opinion on the one who's getting enjoyment from inflicting pain as somebody else, like a Dahmer who didn't.
But see, that's the thing. You can still shoot a series. Like they could still shoot the series where his acts look reprehensible. In that show, it felt like a love story to Jeffrey Dahmer rather than look at the reprehensible acts he's committing.
So the episode that I got to is the one about the deaf boyfriend.
Right, Tony.
And I think that you can see the desperation in him. He didn't want to kill him, but he didn't want him to leave. And I think there is some sort of, you can still say he's a horrible monster for doing what he did, but he is somewhat understandable with his warped logic.
But that's where you lose me. It's not understandable. In the human psyche, that's not understandable.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Not to me, it's not.
You have some sort of mental issue where you feel abandoned and somebody won't stay around. So you do something to keep them there. I mean, you can see that in like battered wives and things like that, where man will keep women, you know, basically hostage because they don't want them to leave, but they can be horrible people to them. So, I mean, that motivation is understandable, right?
No.
So the motivation is understandable. I'm not saying the motivation is right.
I understand your point, but no, even in you know, a battered spouse situation,
right?
The motivation to beat your spouse is not understandable.
No.
Me,
no. It's not about beating your wife. It's about controlling them, and that's part of the control.
Right, and that is not understandable to me in the least.
So you don't understand.
So explain to me. Okay, so
I think we're. So understandable does not mean agree to, right?
No, I know that.
So there's lots of things in life that I am not in someone's position, right? Sometimes I think about this, and I think about like people who drive trucks across the country and they live in their trucks and they do that.
My mother did that for many years.
I don't like. I try to put myself in that position, and I'm like, that's so like foreign to me. I can't put myself in that position, but I understand it, right? I understand that this is what people do, and this is how they make their money, and some people love it. Okay, I don't understand it personally. Or sorry, I don't relate to it personally, but I understand that that's what they do. And that's all.
Okay.
There's certain things. Again, you could even go down your woke thing, like people are transgender. I don't understand that, but you know, that's what they want to do. That's fine. I understand that people feel that way. So I can say with Dahmer, I can understand what he was trying to do without really truly relating to it or agreeing with it. But it does make him more of a sympathetic person in relation to some of these other serial killers.
Right, but in this show,
yeah,
they're not comparing him to other serial killers. What they are doing is they're, in my opinion only, right, they are romanticizing what he's doing through the first 5 episodes.
Do you think they're making him too sympathetic?
I don't know if it's too. I don't know if that's what they were trying to do, but what I saw in those first 5 episodes was poor Jeff. You know, he just wants love, or he just wants somebody to be around.
I don't see that it's a sympathy vote for him. I think it's more a look at how kind of damaged this guy is, for whatever reason. Probably nurture more than nature, but maybe a little bit of nature thrown in. I don't think they make him sympathetic because they make other characters sympathetic in it that he kills.
Who?
Well, his dad.
Other than Tony, because that's the one person you actually get to see part of his life.
Right. So do you think they made that victim sympathetic?
That one person, yes.
Okay.
Yes, that one person, and then they went into his family, and then they went into what's her name? The neighbor, and you feel for those people. However, they try and also make you feel the same way towards the person committing these acts, and that's where I disconnect.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, and we've discussed this before. I just think as a person, he is more sympathetic than a lot of the other serial killers. Not that I'm saying that he deserves sympathy, but he is not as vicious or...
his issues are more relatable.
it's like a kid, right? He's almost like a child who doesn't understand morality, but he did. But it's almost
But
like
he
the
didn't
Star
understand
Trek
what he did.
episode where they're on a planet and there's like an alien who doesn't want them to leave, and he's all powerful, and he ends up starting to kill them because he doesn't want them to leave because he's got nobody else to they're like his toys. Now that is obviously an evil entity, but you can see what the motivation is there, and you can understand to a certain extent. It's like if you've ever had a boyfriend or a girlfriend and they leave and you still love them, right? I feel so bad and I want to keep them here. That's not the same as somebody like a Night Stalker who actively went out and broke into people's houses and tortured them and then killed them. Those two things they both end up at the same place where they're killing people. But there's difference in the motivations, and I think whenever you look at that, it's slightly different.
Yeah, I will have to agree to disagree on this.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll allow you to disagree because I'm a sympathetic person. So we're going to Spooky Empire next weekend.
We are.
So for our tens and tens of listeners, if you're there and you spot us somehow without knowing who we are, we'd love to say hello.
Well, and I would like to point out that the only reason they don't know who we are is because they haven't seen Mark's face.
Right. Okay. I think we've beaten this damn horse enough. Jim, is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything else?
No, I have. It's going to be an interesting couple of weeks. I know I still have. I have Spooky coming up next weekend. The weekend after, I have Hollow Scream at SeaWorld. So I'm looking forward to it. And then we did Halloween Horror Nights this past weekend. That was a lot of fun. So I have a busy season ahead of me.
Do you agree with me that Halloween is for amateurs sometimes?
No.
Like you'll get people talking about horror movies that aren't into horror movies just because it's October.
Oh, I got you. Yes, as far as movies go, yes, I 100% agree. People watch it just because it's supposed to be a spooky night. Yes.
And you and I and all our lovely listeners listen to or watch horror movies all year long.
100% agree.
Alrighty. I think that's everything. And I don't know if we'll be doing some sort of podcast from the convention next week, maybe. Right?
We'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't have any plans yet, but it could be fun. We could maybe do some filming and talking and that kind of stuff.
Okay. More to come.
More to come. Okay, we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for listening.
Thanks.